You are talking to Jean-Guy Charles Jr., a.k.a. Junior Charles, a.k.a. somebody's mother's boyfriend, a.k.a. your favorite rapper's favorite rapper, probably not favorite rapper, but I'm your mother's favorite rapper, and that's all that matters. Shout out to my baby Radiance, I love you. Shout out to Amari, I love you. Word, yeah, Junior Charles.
She hit me with the yellow lights. You wanna act like I don't know about it, baby, that's alright. Should I stay, should I go? I don't know if you bout it, baby, guess that's life. Said we can never get that right. Now I'm thinking that you love me, but you don't really want me.
Tell me what you want. First
Tell me
person to
what
sing
you
up here.
need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me if I'm good enough for you, yeah, good enough for you, yeah. That was Beanie Man. Y'all know about that. Hey.
I just want you to know, I love the work you're doing for the cameras, but it will just be a couple reels. It's not
fine.
the full video, just
It's
so you
fine.
know. But you're giving me lots to work with, which is great.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, so we have Junior Charles here for anyone that needed a translation for his introduction. And he's one of our good friends, as you can see on here, if you're listening only. Because that's the only option we have. We're not that advanced. Okay, so you've been here before. You've listened to Alana and Betrayal's episodes live in the stew.
Sure did.
And way back when we first started, it was my first 2 interviews, so we didn't know what we were doing. And I still don't really know what I'm doing.
And that's all right. We're going with the flow.
But we're natural, we're genuine, we're just going for it.
This is homie talk.
Yeah, you know, this is the Stay or Go podcast. So we talk about times where you've decided to stay or go in a situation, in a relationship, in anything in life. So what first comes to mind? What would you like to dive into?
So, I'm going to act like I actually have to think about this.
Oh, okay.
I've been prepared. But if I had to say... Well, first off, the first thing that pops up in my mind is like whenever me, my mom, and my brother left Connecticut. However, I didn't really have a choice because I was like 14. So, you know what I mean?
You were a minor.
Yeah, but if I had to say my comfort zone.
Ooh, we love this.
My comfort zone.
Here's your comfort object for
Yeah,
your comfort
this
zone.
kind of stuff. So when I was 12. No.
I'm a therapist. We can do that.
Well, back when I was in third. No,
When I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was...
that guy.
Y'all seen Calvin Harris remix?
No.
Well, I don't know if it's. I think it's just a social media thing.
Oh, okay.
In 3rd grade, I thought I would.
Oh my God. Okay, moving on.
But no,
Comfort zone.
my comfort zone.
Staying in the comfort zone to getting out of the comfort zone.
Yeah,
Is that what
yo.
you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah, it was hard because it affected me because this is just like my personal life. Not even talking about like
We're not there yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this y'all getting Jean Charles right now, and then we're gonna transit.
Yeah.
And
We'll
by
transition.
the way, let me make one thing clear. When I say Jean Charles or Jean-Guy, understand that it's French. All right, Jean, not John.
Jean.
Jean, Jean.
Don't mess it up,
Please
people.
do not. My mama named me that for a reason. Put some respect on it.
Because the French are more sophisticated? What's the reason? Do you know?
Because it was my daddy name.
Oh, okay.
That's where the junior come in.
That makes sense.
But nah, shout out to my mama. We gonna talk about her later.
Yeah, we are.
But yeah, it started in my like personal life, and I wouldn't say I was shy.
I was just about to ask, were you a shy kid?
I wasn't shy. Yes, I was. I was shy,
Yeah,
and
let's be real.
I was probably like 5th, 6th grade. Believe it or not, your boy got bullied. Yeah, I said it, the B word.
No.
They bullied your
The
boy.
worst B
The
word
worst
ever.
B-word ever. These niggas don't know about me. But
Do you want to talk at all about that? Like what?
being bullied?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What did they do or say?
Now, mind you, I'm in a predominantly black neighborhood.
Okay.
The slums, New Haven, Connecticut. If you know, you know. I went to Lincoln Bassett. I don't know. You know what? I don't care. It is what it is. We ain't bleeping nothing out.
Oh yeah.
I went to Lincoln
If you don't want to
Bassett.
say anything, don't say it.
Yeah. No,
'Cause-
I'll never say like people's names.
Right,
or
right.
anything.
You're professional. You know.
Yeah. But I went to Lincoln Bassett, and it's in a predominantly black neighborhood, and ooh, excuse me.
Your excuse.
Thanks. But it was just weird now that I like think about it, because one of the main things I would get picked on about is how dark I was, and anybody that's dark skinned, we all heard the insult. Oh, you look like you're an African booty scratcher and things like that, or anything African, like it was something bad, but we didn't know at the time.
Right.
But yeah, and of course I didn't have like the flyest clothes or anything, so I'll get picked on about that. It was a plethora of things, and then just not being. I just wasn't the cool kid,
Right.
per se. Not yet.
Not yet.
Because
Keyword.
6th grade, like the end of 5th grade year, I think. No, what? Yeah, it was sometime in the 5th grade. I joined the band,
Heck yeah.
and at
3rd grade.
God, stop.
one time at
Moving on.
band camp. Nah.
That's not the first band camp joke made on this
Third
podcast.
grade, one time at band camp in 3rd grade.
Oh my God. Okay.
But nah,
We're listening to him talk about his bullying
My bad,
experience
sorry.
and
I'm over
going.
here bullying.
Yeah, what is wrong
It's
with
just
you?
history repeating itself. During
God.
Black History Month, that's crazy.
Yeah, you're an ASSHOLE.
It took me a minute to know what she said. But yeah.
Okay.
But no. Once I joined the band, at the time the band was like the coolest thing that you could be
Which
in.
is so different.
Right.
That
But
doesn't
we didn't,
happen.
because like we didn't have a football team, we didn't have a basketball team, we
It
didn't
was
have like
something.
anything of
Yeah.
that. So we only two things I remember we had was the band and something we called a book bowl, where it's like a group of kids.
Reading
they-
competition type
Yeah,
stuff. We
literally
had that
that.
in middle school.
And
Yeah.
it's like, band or
Read.
I'm like, I'm gonna join the band, and I was I
What'd you
played the drums.
Nice.
I played the drums. I started off on bass, eventually worked my way up to snare, and then eventually just worked my way up to section leader.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I
Big
was
dog.
never a section leader, but my friend was.
Hey man, I'm sorry to hear that.
I didn't.
Nah.
I joined band in 10th grade. I was not.
yeah,
I was
ain't nobody
not
chasing that.
skilled enough.
I ain't mad at it, but like once I joined the band like that was like I said, that was the coolest thing, and then the drums was like the coolest part of the
Right.
band. So it's like, all right, people kind of like
They're gaining respect for you.
yeah, in a sense, and it's so weird to even say out loud. It's like, oh, I'm gaining respect.
Yeah.
It's just like, no, I'm just gaining respect as a human.
Right.
You know what I mean? But a lot of that led to me just kind of being like closed off a little bit and not all that outgoing and stuff like that. I really didn't become like that outgoing extrovert type person until maybe high school. But even in high school, I was like, nobody picked on me. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much. Partially because like in 8th grade when I moved down here, I was the same height
As you are right now.
at this very moment. I was
Yeah.
the same height.
So you were tall.
Very much so.
Tall boy.
And it was, oh my God, it was weird because when I came here, it's now a predominantly white area. Somehow I adopted the name. I was the tall black guy or the big black guy or something like that. And I was like, I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, it kept people from like picking on me and stuff like that. So I was like, I'll rock with it, whatever. But that's when,
Yeah.
that's a whole nother.
Yeah.
We'll get into that.
Okay.
But just facing like all the newfound racism.
I was just going to say.
Yeah, I did not know that. I never knew it existed. I never knew.
Yeah, because
Like,
you weren't exposed to that.
You know what I mean? And like I heard about it, we read about it.
Right.
But to experience it modern day, I was like, what is this? This is crazy. Like I think it was like the first week, I was at lunch, chilling, eating by myself, not bothering nobody. This little kid come up to me. He was like, yo, you want to hear a joke? I was like, sure. Why not? He said, what's the definition of chaos?
What
I'm
is
like,
it?
what is it? He said, Father's Day in Atlanta. And I just looked at him like, So do I smack him now or later?
Yeah.
I was like, I let it slide. Whatever. I felt like I was outnumbered and nobody would have my back because whatever. But yeah, a lot of that just led to me being that closed off person until high school, where I had a lot more friends. I started to find out like who I was. You know what I'm saying? Started taking music a lot seriously. Then people started gravitating towards me because of that. And yeah, then I became like the semi-cool kid, the not cool kid that
Not
hung
the
out
most
with someone.
popular,
Yeah.
but still at
Like-
like a higher status kind of.
In a sense, like
Yeah.
where a lot of the popular kids knew who I was. I
Right.
didn't exactly hang out with them.
Right.
But I see them in the hall. Yo, what up? Hey, what up? When the next song coming out? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to fail geometry, bro. Which I ended up failing.
Oh, no.
It's all right.
That's the only class ever? Oh, sorry. No. What other what other classes did you fail?
It might be easy to tell you which ones.
Oh, you passed?
Yeah.
Oh, come
Like,
on.
I passed every class freshman year except for... It was a semester of biology and a semester of algebra.
Oh, I hate both of those, so
Me
I
too.
don't blame you.
Me too.
I struggled.
I loved my biology teacher. Shout out Miss Bentley, yo. She was a real one.
That's a cool name.
Yeah, yo.
That's a cool name.
Well, at the time it was Miss Hodges, and then she got married.
Oh, okay.
And then she became Miss Bentley. Shout out to her, yo. She's one of the realest people in the world.
Oh, that's nice. I was
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say
I'm
if you
still
had
friends
any.
with her.
I was gonna ask if you had any like teacher influences or like
heavily.
Yeah.
Heavily. Shout out to Miss Benkowski, my 5th grade teacher, my 6th grade teacher, Miss Perot, or Miss Scalacci now, my apologies. She failed me. And then I went to the next year, I went to the other 6th grade teacher class for like half the year. And when the January came around, she requested that I come back to her class because she knew I was getting by too easy. And I was like, I hate you so much.
Yeah.
But that lady, she taught me a lot.
Shaped you.
Yeah, yo. And I forever, like, she helped me build my character, and I will forever be grateful for her. I'm trying to think. I said Miss Bentley. Shout out to Charlie Ingham. He was my literature American lit teacher in 10th grade, 11th, somewhere around there. But he was amazing.
Wow.
He was amazing. And then he went on. Now he is the principal at Woodstock.
Oh, cool.
Woodstock High, I believe. So shout out to you. Great guy.
Awesome.
And then shout out Miss Murdoch. That was the principal at the high school, at Cherokee High School. Yo, amazing. Amazing.
Why?
Amazing.
What made them so amazing?
Because they went to hell and back for your boy. Like,
They advocated for you.
yeah, yo. And they did not let me fail. And I love that, and I appreciate that, because after freshman year, I failed every class. Every class for the rest of high school.
Now, let me ask. We're going to get deep because,
Let's do it.
we're doing it. Was it that you truly were struggling understanding the material, or were you purposefully not caring, not doing things? What was the issue in high school?
So I genuinely did not understand because I genuinely didn't care.
So both.
Yes.
The answer is both.
Yes, both
Yeah.
of them. Because like, especially like when I started taking music seriously and I realized how good I was at it, even at my young age and everything, I'm like, then I started to question, which I'm pretty sure every artist could relate to an extent. It's like you're learning all this stuff and it's like, when am I ever going to use this?
It's so true. I mean, even as
Pythagorean
a
theorem,
non-artist, I'm like, I haven't done any of these stupid math problems since graduating.
Oh,
I know that math is one of the ones that is relevant, but like all the crazy, you know what I'm talking about. The crazy formulas and crap.
If I'm back here, does the mic pick me up good? Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you don't have to lean up. You're good.
Yeah, nah, man, look. I didn't care about none of it. I ain't care what
And like social studies is just memorizing history and facts.
like
It's
history,
not-
that type of stuff. I was like, all right, cool. But then I started getting mad. My issue with history in high school, down here, and everywhere actually, is that they'll spend a whole 12 weeks
Here we go. I know exactly where this is
You
going.
They'll spend a whole 12 weeks talking to us about the Indians or,
The Holocaust.
the
is
Holocaust.
what he and I
all
talked
these
about.
different type of things. Is it respect to that?
I don't know if you'd say respect,
Not
but
respect.
we're not
We're-
saying that we're
it's-
not undermining
Yeah.
that. But
Like,
it's not U.S. history.
Not only that.
I learned about the Holocaust 4 different times.
Yeah, in
It's
all
crazy.
schooling.
Different years.
Yeah.
Crazy,
It's
right?
like, I didn't even know who Malcolm X was
Right.
until I went to college.
Yeah.
And check that out, right? They'll spend all that time on that. Mm-hmm. It's been like 2 weeks on Black History.
Yeah, right. Or now
not
it's
even
just
right.
February.
And now it's just February, right? Crazy.
Yeah.
How you go... Black history... Correction. U.S. history is Black history.
Uh-huh. Amen.
Let's not get it twisted. But they'll only give us like 2 weeks. And it's mind-boggling
Yeah.
how I have to learn about the same couple people every school year
Right.
since first grade.
Yeah.
It's always Martin Luther King, respect to him.
Yes.
Rosa Parks, Jackie Robinson, a little bit. And I want to say that's it.
Yeah. I mean, I literally could not tell you besides Martin Luther King.
Bro, I asked one
that's a
of the
shame.
teachers, I was like, yo, why is it we don't talk about Malcolm or Marcus Garvey? You know what I'm saying? This lady, this teacher, looked me in my face and said, because Malcolm X was too violent. I'm sorry. How many freaking wars did America go to?
Right, how
How
many
did we get
presidents?
here?
Right.
We didn't get here by asking nicely, yo, y'all mind if we just camp out right here?
We take over this land.
Y'all mind if we take like a couple 100,000 black people and just, y'all mind?
Yeah.
All right, cool, thank you. No. We ain't get to where we are as a nation, really as a world, without some violence, bro.
Right. Yeah. It is history.
So exactly. So
Yeah.
I'm like, and Malcolm, it's like, yo, yes, he was more violent than MLK, but he did what needed to be done.
Yeah.
Fred Hampton did what needed to be done. This is why they are pillars in not only Black history but U.S. history, and it's a shame that I have to. Why am I looking this information up by myself at home?
Yeah.
This should be taught to all of us so we all know where it is we're coming from, why we are where we are, and why things are the way they are. But it's all right. We're just gonna spend.
on it, but do you know the like McGraw-Hill conspiracy theory
That's the textbook company.
Yeah.
about how they put certain pictures in black and white
To make it seem like it's older, right?
longer.
Right.
Whoa.
It's crazy.
There's,
They-
more, there's
Bro.
more pictures in color of Martin Luther King that exist, but they made them black and white
What?
on purpose.
But they'll show a picture of Anne Frank in full color.
Right.
Isn't
And
that
if I'm
crazy?
not mistaken, that was like around the same time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. That's crazy. Like, it's crazy that I don't even know two of the names that you mentioned.
Fred Hampton and Marcus Garvey?
Yeah, no idea.
Crazy.
It's a shame.
Bro.
I'm incompetent because I wasn't taught any of that.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
they made a movie about Fred Hampton. It's called... I forget. What is it
We'll
called?
look it up. We'll do a fact check.
The Black Messiah, I believe.
Okay,
Something
we'll
like
look that
And
up.
it got my boy in there. You seen Get Out?
No, because I'm
no.
scared.
Oh, you scared? I'm petrified. I'm at white people's house right now. I'm petrified. No.
Oh my god.
But it got Daniel Kaluuya.
Daniel. Oh yeah, I know the actor. Right.
Yeah, and he killed that.
Oh,
role.
I'm sure.
And the soundtrack to that is beautiful.
You want to see that, don't you? The second one? Isn't there a second one coming out? Get Out too? No, it was Nope. He was in
I
Nope
wanna see
with
Nope.
Keke
I haven't
Palmer.
seen Nope yet, bro.
Yeah.
I got mixed reviews from that. I
Oh,
haven't seen it yet.
well, we don't.
But
I
it's
haven't
alright.
seen it either.
It's
But
alright. This is a great
what
month to do it.
I'm bringing it back though for a second because I like.
Please do,
this.
because I talk a lot and I forget where I started.
No, I'm good at bringing it back. We're good. So I wonder what your thoughts are, because you could be real with me. What are your thoughts on the 4th of July and then Juneteenth just becoming a holiday in like the last 2 years?
So the 4th of July, cool. Great. America's independence. That's very significant. But Juneteenth is just as significant, if I may say.
Agreed.
A lot of people, they don't understand. They don't see it as a big deal because I don't even know why they don't.
Right.
Because I'm like, think about it, right? 1863, I believe the blacks were freed. But the message didn't follow for like another, I want to say year or a couple years. So while we hear,
there were other people that were still enslaved.
Not to bring comedy into it, but
oh gosh,
Shane Gillis.
Oh, he loves Shane Gillis people.
He like went to school for history.
Right.
He was like, bro, we like celebrate Juneteenth or whatever, but it's like they would come in horseback or whatever. It would take them like months
to relay the
get
message.
It wasn't like they sent an email like, yo.
Or there wasn't
let my people go.
It's
like
literally years.
That's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it's mind-boggling because so think about it. Us here in Atlanta, let's say in Connecticut, they pass a law. You know,
right.
Everything is free now.
Right.
You
And
no
we're all
longer
still
you no
paying.
longer have to pay rent.
Right.
Across America. Connecticut, they're like, all right, cool. And then for the next 2 years, we still out here paying rent.
Right. Yeah. It's crazy.
And then they finally tell us, and we'll be like, yo, what do you talk? Well, since when? Bro, this was like 2 years ago.
We're waiting for some dude to hike the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he out here taking the tourist route and everything, like taking
my
pictures,
God.
stopping to sleep. So it's like,
That's insane.
this is when the very last slaves were free. This is when black people as a whole were officially freed. So it's like, why did it take this long to be considered a holiday?
Yeah.
No.
We have
even get
holidays
there-
over stupid shit.
Oh, mamas, bro.
Yeah.
But let's take it a step further. Why did it take this long for people to actually even know what it is?
Yeah. Guilty.
I'm guilty.
Yeah.
I just learned about Juneteenth probably 2015.
Yeah. Mine would probably be later in college.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what? I'm like, okay, this is cool. And for them to name it, is it a federal holiday now?
I believe
So,
most businesses close for it. But
Not FedEx.
Yeah, right. There's businesses that don't. That's the problem. But mine
We'll
does.
get paid for it. But anyway, but like, yeah,
that's another topic.
I'm super excited that it's finally being
recognized
as a national holiday and things like that.
Yeah.
Now we just got to get the what is it, like we got to get this, what it means to celebrate it. That's what we got to get down. Like, it's like, all right, everybody knows on 4th of July we set off fireworks, we have
and cookouts,
hot dogs, and,
yeah,
you know,
some glizzies, you know.
But y'all can keep that. Y'all can keep that. Ain't no glizzy gladiators over here. But now, like, that's so we just got to get down the tradition.
Right.
At least I don't know the tradition fully yet, but you know, I know that especially like here in Atlanta, they have like a whole festival type thing, which I recommend going to. They have like a whole live concert and everything.
Cool.
Like, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so black. I love it.
Awesome.
I love it.
That's great. So you went to that recently? Like this past...
I went to I went to it this past year at, was it Centennial? I think it was at Centennial.
Really?
I think so.
It's like a busy downtown or Piedmont?
Yeah. It might have been Piedmont.
I'm thinking it would be Piedmont.
But that junk was fire.
That's cool.
I loved it. I enjoyed it. They had like a bunch of like little things, little activities and whatnot you could do. They had like a spoken word area or whatever where it was just that was funny. But yeah, no, it was
good
really
vibes.
good.
All around.
No, good vibes all around.
Love
Yeah,
that.
just peace, love, and hair grease.
Never heard that ever. Okay, so we were talking again, bringing it back. We were talking about you going out of your comfort zone, and you feel like that kind of started to happen more so in high school.
Yes. Because and I still do this to this day. I never tell people like initially I'm a rapper or I make music. There's people to this day that don't know.
Yeah.
Like, cause like it's not like they follow me on.
I'm not
like,
a rapper. I'm an adapter.
Oh, literally.
What is that from?
I have no idea. But
Oh, you just say
that
that.
junk hard because I'm the plug for real.
Okay. Okay.
But like if they don't follow me on social media, and if it doesn't come up in conversation, they will never know that I even.
So
like
you're saying
music.
you used to like hide that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And high school kind of helped me come out of that because sophomore year, me and a couple of friends, we did the talent show.
Oh, fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, we killed it. With the terrible mics and all. We killed it. I still, like, I watch the video now and I'll get chills because I'll show y'all the video later, but whenever...
Off air.
Oh, I'll tell you about that
suck.
off
You
air.
won't get to see it.
Yeah. Unless you go to my YouTube.
Yeah.
But like it was 3 of us. My friend at the time, her name was I forgot. Takira. Shout out to you. And just me and my other homeboy Justin. So it was 3 of us.
Yeah.
Takira went first, and we was all rapping over yay beats.
I was gonna ask, what are you performing?
Yeah. We wrote verses to like over yay beats. So Takira did Monster. Justin did New God Flow, and I did Theraflu or Code. The joint he did with DJ Khaled, and so that was the order. It was Takira, Justin, and me. And when you
were the closer,
and boy did I close! Like when I started rapping and the beat dropped, the I was about to say arena, but like
that was in your mind. That's what it was.
I forgot what it's called.
It's an amphitheater. It's a room.
Yeah, the room went crazy.
The theater.
The theater went crazy. Like it. I get chills because I was because it was like that was like I took that as God be like, yeah, this is where you belong, dog. Because I never touched the stage before that.
Oh yeah, that's
and so
crazy.
to do it in front of the school, I was like, yo, this is crazy. And so after that, people really started recognizing me for that. And even like the following year, they was like, yo, you gonna do the talent show again? I was like, I guess.
Yeah.
If you want me to. You know what I mean?
Wait, so tell me, we're jumping. Tell me how you got... How did you get the confidence to do that day? How did you start talking to those guys saying, hey, yeah, we're going to rap on Yay Beats? How did you start that?
It was just, we have formed a group called New Age Music.
Who came up with that name? You. I'm not saying it's bad, but
no, it's terrible.
Oh, okay.
Marketing purposes, it's just terrible. There's a whole genre called New Age.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
But we started a group called New Age Music, and
were they just like fellow band kids with you, or?
Oh no! Oh, see, okay. So by this time, I'm no longer in the band.
Left the band. No longer
because
cool.
freshman year when I wanted to be in a band, they put me as a backup bass, and like I said, I came from being a section leader, so now my ego's involved.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, ain't no way in heaven or hell. So I was like, forget the band. I'm done with that. I'm chilling.
Okay. I'm an independent artist.
I'm an independent artist. You know what I mean? But now we was all cool. We was just friends that love making music and stuff like that. So we formed our own group and whatnot. And I feel like the confidence came from my sister and my brother-in-law.
Okay.
Because they got me into rapping. Because before that I was just producing. And then I was like, let me try this little rapping thing out.
Wait. We didn't even talk about how you started producing. I mean, I know you said you started playing drums.
Okay,
but how did you get into producing?
So producing, shout out to T Sawyer, one of my sister's old friends or whatever. He at the time he was and still is a fire producer and rapper as well, and now battle rapper, killing it all. But he gave me Fruity Loops 7 on a disc. Yeah, and I had just got a laptop, and I was like, all right. I downloaded it and everything, and I started making beats from there. They was all garbage. The first beat I actually made, it was the Soulja Boy beat. The Soulja Boy, yeah,
classic.
And I looked up on YouTube like how to recreate it, and I did it, and that's where I learned how to like playlist everything, and then just I learned how to like format a song and stuff like that. So I got the hang of it after that. Beats was still trash.
That's okay. You gotta start somewhere.
Facts. But over the years, because that was like 6th grade-ish, so over the years, obviously I got better at it. Up until like freshman, sophomore year, I stopped producing because rapping and producing, it was challenging for me to do both. And so I was like, and I feel like I was doing better rapping than I was producing. And so
but that's how it started producing.
yeah, that's how I started producing.
Now, how did you start to be like, let me try rapping on this?
Because my brother-in-law, he's not a rapper, but growing up where we grew up, everybody's some rapper to a degree. You know what I mean? We all know how to rap.
Right.
And so he'll like show me some like old stuff that he did, and I was like, oh, word, that's kind of fire. I was like, and that's from there I was just like, I wonder if I could like really do it.
Yeah.
And so I started writing some verses and whatnot, and I would show him and my sister, and they were brutal.
Oh, well, that's good to have tough critics.
Oh, absolutely. Like, and I love them. Shout out to Rocka. Shout out to Killer. Big Q, my bad. I'll say like, yo, what you think of this verse and rap it, bro. And he wasn't even the worst. My sister was.
Yeah.
She was like, yo, that sucks.
You gotta work on this,
right.
and this.
No, because she was...
Oh, there was no constructive criticism. It was just, you suck.
She was like, you suck. Why did you write that? And then he'll be kind of like the voice of reason. He was like, you could do better. Like, it does suck, but, you know, da-da-da-da. And I was like, okay, thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Assholes. But, but eventually, like you said, it built that tough skin and whatnot. And so I felt like once I got their approval.
Right, that it was good.
Then that instilled enough confidence in me to take on the school. You know what I mean? To get on to that stage. First off, to even create that group and then get on that stage. And present like some of my art to the world. Right. In a sense. And it was received extremely well. And that was all I needed. And then I was like, okay. So that's kind of like how I got out of my comfort zone. I was like, all right, let me present myself a little bit more to the world and things like that. And every time I would do it, I would like break through another ceiling. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that was amazing.
Yeah. So shout out to your sister and brother-in-law.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Do you think you would have eventually gotten to being an artist without that?
Nope.
Yeah. So they're like, we owe it to them for Junior Charles music.
Yep, I owe them credit, not money.
Man, I'm running out of my water. I have
nothing. Producer!
No, I'll survive. I
never!
I thought I had filled it. It seems like it's still there. All right. Nathan, please.
Nathaniel, I need you to calm down.
Yeah, you need to calm down.
I was just replying.
You're being too loud.
And you gotta come down. Come down.
Yeah, baby, come down.
That was not Taylor Swift.
No, I know. That was Remy. Was it Rima?
Rima
and Selena Gomez.
No, it was just Rima. I ain't sing no Selena.
Well, you're right.
It's just Rima.
Okay. All right. Moving on. So that's how you broke out of your comfort zone, and then you just started to do more and more performing and spreading it to more and more people.
And now I'll try to make it a habit. Like, okay, so even like recently, after I hit 30 million streams on Spotify,
30
you know what I mean?
streams.
Shout out to Cryjack. You know what I mean? But even after that, I realized I'm like, yo, this is really real. You know what I mean? And it led me to, and I was thinking about doing this anyway prior, but just like what I'm doing now, like releasing music every week. Not only is it just building my catalog, but that's helping me be more vulnerable to the world, because all like I explained it really quickly in a video, but I was very self-conscious. both in music and in life. Like I said, because of being called the African booty scratcher or being called 1159 or, you know, all these black jokes.
11:59.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That one came from somebody close to me, but we ain't gonna talk about it. He asked me, he was like, what's the difference between Junior and Midnight? I said, what? 11:59. I was like, dang.
I don't mean to be ignorant, but I don't understand that. But
That's
we don't
fine.
have to say
You
it
don't
on
gotta
air.
understand it.
You don't have to say it. But
11:59 p.m. is dark. So it's
that's
like,
it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's
awful, but-
stupid. Why?
It's all right. It got me here.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to the haters
On my
because, you know, Junior's better now because of it. So, amen. Okay.
Big swole.
But anyway,
But
so
yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't remember. Go ahead.
I was very self-conscious
Yes.
about the way I looked and the music I made and things like that. And so shout out once again. Oh, she gonna keep on getting shout out. Shout out to my wife, bro. She did a
we
lot.
love
She-
you, Rady.
Oh, mamas, bro. I told her the other day, I'm like, yo, because I ain't
Are
gonna
we
get
gonna
into
get
that story.
emotional?
A little bit, but I told her straight up, like literally the other day, I told her, I was like, yo, you are the reason that other people say like, oh, she's lucky to have you. And I'm like, when somebody tells me like, she's lucky to have me, I'm like, I guess, but at the same time, she's literally the reason why she's lucky to have me. Because, oh, what is it? Why do you think she's lucky to have me? Because I care about what others feel. I'm considerate. I understand people's love languages, and you know, I don't know how to explain it.
You're doing a good
but
job.
she made me a better person.
Right.
You
She
know what I mean?
helped shape you to do those things.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you would not have done those things.
I
Yeah.
promise you I would. Like, because I've always been a romantic. Always. Because shout out to my mom. She always had us watching, like, rom-coms and stuff like that. And I love them. And so my idea, because my parents, they weren't together. So my idea of what love is
Was in those
came from
movies.
movies.
Now,
You know what
I
mean?
need to stop you for a second
What's up?
because I'm having Galentine's with your wife over in a week. What is your favorite rom-com?
Ooh. If I had to say my favorite rom-com, it may not be my favorite, but it holds a lot of sentimental value, is Fools Rush In with Salma
haven't
Hayek
seen
and
it. I've heard of it.
what's
but I
Buddy
haven't
name?
seen
What's
it.
Buddy name from Friends that just passed away?
Oh,
Matthew Perry.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
might have to watch that.
Yo,
then.
that junk is fire. Fire.
Would that be on Netflix? I'm assuming.
It might be.
Nate, we're gonna look that up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. It won't
Yeah.
be coming out on Valentine's Day. This will be like March or something. So sorry to the listener.
It don't matter.
I'll let you know how I enjoyed the movie.
If you a real one, Valentine's Day could be any day with your lover.
That's true.
Wink, wink.
Treat your lady special always, or your man. You know.
Yeah.
Either
Or
non-binary. You know.
all
the
of them.
things. Okay, but you were saying shout out to Radiance because you know
She made me the person that she made me the person that I feel like almost every woman wants, ideally.
Yeah, no, I
You know
mean,
what I
I
mean?
say to him that you guys are one of my favorite couples, and
Yeah.
I see how much like I always say to him like, you need to open the car door for me,
yeah.
because Junior does it. I mean, it's been a minute since I've said it. I've kind of given up on it, but I love when a man opens
do
a
other
door.
things.
He does. He cooks me meals. He does those things.
Yeah. Shout out to Charlie, man.
No, and he does this whole podcast for me.
Free of charge.
Yeah, free of charge. There's no money for this.
Free 99.
Yeah,
$3.99.
free 99. But yes,
She's the reason
You
for a
guys are
lot of
great.
my great qualities. And I told her, I pretty much like thanked her for that the other day.
so yeah, you guys just celebrated a wedding anniversary, correct?
Sure did. 8 years strong,
8
boy.
years married.
8 years strong, boy.
What?
Talk
That's
to me
just
nice or don't talk to me
crazy.
twice.
Yeah, sorry, we're really loud. So if
Yeah,
the
I'm a-
listener, if this is
I'll
loud,
back up. I'll
I'm
be getting
sorry.
excited.
But we're having fun.
I get excited when I talk about my baby.
Yeah, that's cute. And we didn't even get to your baby yet.
Facts,
But
yeah, shout out.
anyway, so What was I just saying? Yeah, 8 years married.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys, or are you guys doing anything special for that? Because you were supposed to go on a trip, and then that didn't seem to happen.
It did not happen. We were supposed to go on a vacation this weekend, but you know, life is just happening.
Yeah,
and you know, it's all good. We're gonna do like a Valentine's Day / anniversary thing on Friday.
Oh, nice.
And just, you know, spend a little bit of time together.
Yeah.
You know,
a little
just,
TLC.
Yeah, yo. we need it. We stressed.
Yeah, you do.
We out here stressed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Good.
That's my dog.
Mm-hmm.
We're stressed and we're strong and we're...
Yo.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Yeah, you do.
That's
how
usually how things work.
I feel like I should know this, but the listener doesn't know this.
Okay.
How did you guys meet?
Me and
get
Radiance?
Together? Yeah.
So me and Ray,
Is it a cute story or a silly story?
you know, it's everywhere. Mm-hmm. It's everywhere. We met in 8th grade. When I moved down here.
So she was here. In
She
Atlanta.
she been here since she was like 2.
Mm-hmm.
For those who don't know, she's from Trinidad,
Mm-hmm.
little country out in little island in the Caribbean
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot. But yeah, so I came here and I forgot how exactly we met, but initially she thought I was annoying.
Well.
I mean, and she wasn't wrong. She wasn't wrong. She still calls me annoying today.
I thought Nate was annoying too. When I first met him at a party,
wrong.
He was just showing me his Snapchat, and every time he added me on Snapchat, and then the next week he posted 1 million stories of him rapping, and I was just like, who is this guy? Delete. And I deleted him on Snapchat before we met again and started dating.
Aww.
That's not cute.
What they say?
We met 2 other
We met 2 other times, but that first time I followed him on Snapchat and deleted him on Snapchat.
Hey, they say let it go. If it come back, it was meant to be or something like that. It was meant to be. Look at y'all. Ugly.
Look at us.
I love it.
Thank you.
But yeah, she thought I was annoying. And I was like, you know, I probably was annoying.
Yeah.
But we still ended up kind of being friends or whatever. And then high school came around. Mm-hmm. We had similar friend groups and whatnot. So we would obviously see each other. And then literally throughout all of high school, we was cool. By junior year, that was my best friend. She was one of the homies. Mm-hmm. And so
So at that point, did you have a crush on her?
No.
No, you're just best friends. Okay.
Literally just best friends. And
Oh boy.
not gonna get into that part.
Don't get into it.
Not
It's
gonna get into
personal.
that.
It's fine. She can talk about it on her episode if she wants.
No. If she want, she know I support her. Mm-hmm. But yeah, she was one of the homies. It was literally to the point where I'll be in class. We'll both have a class together, and if I get hungry, and I want something from the vending machine, I'll be like, "Yo, can you go to the vending machine for me?" Mm-hmm. And she's like, "Can I get something?" I was like, "I don't care," and I'll literally give her my debit card. Oh. I trusted her that much.
A debit card vending machine in 2014 or whatever it was?
Absolutely.
We didn't have that at my school.
Bro, we, but yeah, I would just give her my card and just tell her, get me something, and if you want something, get you. Yeah. And she knew about not that there was a lot, but she knew about, if I was talking to a girl or whatever. Like I said, she was one of the homies, so I would tell her, yo, so whatever.
Wait a second.
Oh, man.
What? Did she like you during this time and would be pissed at you? Okay. Mm-mm. She would be crying.
Yeah,
he's telling me about this girl he's going on a date with.
Well, she had
love him. Okay.
She had a man at the time.
She did. Okay. Got it.
She had a man at the time.
Fun.
Yeah, yo. And literally, it wasn't until after high school. This is how crazy it was. After high school, after we graduate, she sometime during that summer, she had broke up with her boyfriend, whatever, and we started hanging out a lot after high school. Probably probably September-ish. We started hanging out a lot, and then by the time December 5th came, we started dating. So September.
So who asked who? I'm assuming you asked.
I did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then it just, like, you both were on the same page. Like, yeah, we're not just friends. We're more than that.
Oh, God. And she'll probably go into more detail, but, you know, I ain't no
girly
sucker.
things.
Yeah,
we'll get it.
but yeah, December 5th, 2015, we started dating. And by the time February 7th, 2016 came around, we got married.
Yeah, they were engaged and married. Were you even getting engaged? No, it was just married.
Yep.
Just straight to it.
And it kind of started off as a joke, but kind of not. And it was like, yo.
Yeah, I remember when you started to tell this story a few months ago at W.
Yeah, it was like, she was, like, me and her, we was just texting. We was, you know, she was just angry at life or whatever. And I was like, we could go to Vegas and get married, like. And I said, and I sent her like a screenshot of like plane tickets or something. And she's, I want to say she's like, yeah, nah, for real though. I was like, I mean,
and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, okay. But I was down.
Yeah,
I was down, especially like after that Christmas. We spent our family spent that Christmas together, and I was just like, yo, I don't mind this. I went to my parents the next day. I was like, so I think I'm gonna marry her.
Yeah, and like soon.
Yeah, but it was.
You'd known each other for a while at that point. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So I'm like, yo, I really think I want to marry her. And you know, they supported it.
That's
and,
amazing.
You know, and then I think I asked her like for real, just like, yo, would you really consider getting married?
Yeah.
And I want to say she was like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, so what we waiting on?
Yeah.
So February 7th came. We ended up getting married. It wasn't even planned.
Yeah. It's wild. That is a wild story. Very unique.
It gets crazier, but she'll explain all of that.
To be continued on Radiance's podcast episode.
Coming soon.
So fun. So we love Radiance. She is a big part of your continued success
Absolutely.
with music
she
and
is
as a human.
Huge part of it.
Right.
I am.
You have to have a supporter or motivator.
Bro, she
knows
is my
that.
spine.
Yeah.
Like she really be holding me down. Yeah, that's why I be drinking out her mug.
Yeah, we love people like that. So we have jumped all over the place. Nate, how are we doing on time? Do you have any idea?
46 minutes.
Okay.
All right, so let's get viral.
We try to, we try to keep these things to an hour if possible.
Now y'all know me, but now let's go viral. Nah.
No, but we'll get into music stuff still. But we were talking about 30 million streams and how she's a big part of that. Who were your influences when it came to, okay, yes, you started producing, then you started rapping. How did you know what kind of artist you wanted to be? How did you start to figure that out?
Oh, I know this one.
Oh, well, maybe you'll be surprised.
I heard Macklemore.
Oh, my God.
Insane.
Macklemore was not a thing when we were in third grade, was he?
No.
It's not even. People, comment below if you think their joke is stupid.
That's what makes it a joke. You ever heard a smart joke? No,
Yes, I have.
Well, it's stupid.
Okay.
But now, so
how'd you know?
A little bit more of a backstory about me musically, and I guess culturally as well. For those who don't know, I am Jamaican, Haitian, and American. But I was raised as a Jamaican. You know what I mean? So the church I went to was a Jamaican church. All my mom listened to was Jamaican music. Like, well, she listened to reggae, dancehall, soca. What it wasn't called Afrobeat back then, but it was it was high life. Just anything that comes from Black culture, like African culture, Jamaican culture, things of that, Caribbean culture, we was listening to it. We knew it all. Yeah. Like I didn't start listening to hip hop until the 3rd grade. Yeah. That's crazy.
How ironic.
Right. Oh God. Like, and that's when I was introduced to and that was my sister. She introduced me to that. Like to 50 Cent and Lloyd Banks, the whole G Unit, Ja Rule. The only hip hop album my mom ever had was Busta Rhymes. But he's Jamaican. So
So that's why.
And I like we ask her even to this day, it's like, yo, why is it you let us listen to all this dance hall and whatnot, and all these different type of music, but you never let us listen to like hip hop. Mm-hmm. And she'll swear you down. She'll be like, oh, or that hip hop, it was just too vulgar and they were nasty and da 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 da.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Ma, you had us listening to a song, and I kid you not, these are the words. Wampudani bada, wampudani bada, wampudani wampudani. Like, this song is about pussy.
Yeah, so it's like what's the difference?
What are you talking about? And she's like, no, like before I would tell her that, she'd be like, the way Jamaicans did it was...
It's classy.
That's literally what she said. She said classic. I'm like...
It doesn't sound as raunchy.
Right,
Yeah.
and at first I'm just like, yeah, maybe she's right. But then I'm like, wait a minute.
Uh-uh.
No! Don't, they were filthy.
Filthy.
And so I'm like, so now like we can't get a real answer out of her. She doesn't
really have an excuse now. She's like, yeah, I just liked it better.
Yeah, pretty much. And so like even when people say like, oh yeah, my mom, she'll wake us up on Saturday mornings to clean, and we'll be cleaning to like Anita Baker or you know all these other people. Nah, dog, we was cleaning to Barrington Levy and Barris Hammond and Buju Banton and like things like that, like reggae music. So even now I'm still learning about American music, like the history and like soul music, R&B and stuff like that. I'm still learning about it. And so, but I say all of that to say, a lot of my influence came from Caribbean culture. And then once my sister started introducing me to like hip hop and whatnot, 50 Cent was a huge inspiration. Lloyd Banks, DMX, Jay-Z, Kanye West, and then my oldest sister Celeste, she introduced me to R&B. She introduced me to R&B and neo soul and stuff like that. So that's when I started to get into the music Soul Child, the Dwele, the Sade, the Bilal, and things like that, like that real soul music, that real love music, which also contributed to the fact that I am a romantic, like I said, because I love it. Oh my God, I love it. And so like though I just take inspiration from all of them.
Yeah,
and I realized I can't just be one type of artist. Like I just can't rap and only do that. So now it allowed me, it gave me the ability to transcend into different universes in a sense, like
genres.
Yeah, genres and stuff like that. So if I want to go into the R&B world today, I could do that. If I want to go into hip hop, or if I want to just wherever I want to go, dancehall, reggae, Afrobeat, whatever I want to do, I could go there. You know what I mean? So those are my influences. Vybz Kartel, Free Him, huge inspiration. Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a long list. Yeah.
Very.
But that's good, because I feel like it is so important to have multiple genres and different perspectives. I do feel like sometimes for me, I listen to different music, but I don't at the same time. Like, he'll say artists, I'm like, I never heard of them. And it's like, because they're not mainstream. Like, right. And I hate that I do only listen sometimes to a certain pop. But, like, yeah, I think it's important to try and listen to new things and get different ideas.
I went through a phase.
Yeah.
Where I didn't listen to anything but metal.
Interesting.
It was strictly like, and I know Green Day isn't like heavy metal.
Yeah.
But it was Green Day. It was Avenged Sevenfold. It was Korn, Slipknot, Trivium, and just like I stayed right there for a good like 2 years.
That's wild.
And the part that sucks about it is those 2 years was the same year Lil Wayne started going crazy.
So you felt like you missed out.
I missed everything.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I missed Drake's first album. I missed
How are you not? You're not hearing anyone talk about that during the time? Like,
I didn't care.
You just were like, no, I'm listening to metal only.
That was
Get
it.
that shit out and away from me.
No, seriously. Like, I didn't care
That's
for it.
wild.
Like, I still remember I would go into the, when I would go to school, I would download music on their computer, and it would be, like, Avenged Sevenfold and stuff, and people would be like, oh, what you listening to? I'm like, oh, I'm listening to Avenged Sevenfold, and I start talking about it, like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, whatever. But, yeah.
Yeah. So, speaking of music, I'm going to dive into our 5 things at the end of the pod. We're not done yet. I'm gonna bring back music stuff, but
Do you feel like there's something that there's music that you listen to with your family or your parents listen to that you didn't like when you were a kid that you like really fuck with now?
That's Nate. That's the definition of him.
Because everything my mom showed me, I was vibing with. Like, my mom had a wild selection of music, and I vibe with it heavy.
Yeah, no, he was doing what you were doing with metal, like with his parents' taste. He'd be like, "Nope, I'm not listening to that." It was Queen. It was who else were we talking about the other day?
I just started listening to Hall & Oates.
Right. And his dad loved
bro,
them.
I'd be making Hall & Oates type beats
Literally.
all the time. Bro,
yeah.
this is crazy.
Full circle without you even knowing.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I was like, this is
Right.
crazy.
Literally.
Yeah, my mom, she just put all of us onto like all the African music, the soca music, reggae, stuff like that. So, and I don't know if y'all ever like really dive into reggae music, but a lot of the old reggae music is timeless. Even down to the mix.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about, I could play something that was done in like the early 90s that sound like it was put out yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is crazy.
Oh, so this actually makes me want to ask, we were just talking about Queen, and I got him to go to the biopic on, Freddie Mercury.
Is it biopic or biopic?
Biopic is what I've heard people say.
That
sounds like some type of medicine or like pill.
Probably.
But are you going to want to go see the Bob Marley one?
I'm not gonna lie.
Or no? Are you against him?
Opinion.
I'm asking him. Could you wait?
The Queen and the NWA movie are low-key the same plot.
Huh.
Oh,
I
didn't
watch
see
the
that.
Queen one.
Oh yeah, it's a.
I gotta watch it.
Obviously, it's like not the same.
Yeah.
plot.
Right, but yeah.
A lot of similarities.
Yeah.
Eazy-E died of AIDS. He died of AIDS.
Oh yeah.
They lost a lot of their like members of the group. Disagreed on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But
Nate's giving a spoiler alert to both movies.
Well, it's history.
I know.
It's history.
I'm just kidding. So you're
the Bob Marley movie. So
you're saying go.
I'm gonna see it.
Okay.
I'm gonna see it. I
Just watched a preview of that.
Yeah, it was on this week.
was,
Oh, really?
Oh my God.
That's crazy. He's out here not paying attention to our interview. He's bored.
Right.
Don't be like him.
But now,
Tune into the whole episode.
I'm gonna watch it. I had one like, it didn't sit right with me at first because of the person that they had play Bob Marley.
Right. They didn't have his son. Right. Do you think they should have had him?
Son. They could have chose any of his sons.
Okay.
I
don't know.
The men had.
Yeah. He had multiple children.
Bro, what?
I don't know this stuff.
That's
why I want to go see it,
What
so I can learn.
About, like Damian Marley?
I know nothing. Damian Marley? I don't know.
No, like you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I mean, I know a fairly good amount.
I don't be listening to.
Oh, like his music? Oh, no, he fired. And he be rapping.
That's funny. My mom listened to Damian Marley.
No way.
Yeah.
Bro, Buddy be rap. Him and Nas did a whole album together called Distant Relatives.
I actually have heard some of that now that I think about it.
Yo, he
Some
be
of
going
it,
crazy.
Not the whole project, but I definitely listened to that.
But he had a bajillion sons that I felt like, I'm like, yo, one of y'all could do it.
Yeah.
If not, he has grandson. He has a grandson named Skip Marley. He did a song with her a few years ago. The boy look and sound just like his grandfather, and I'm
Right.
like,
And
this
it's
is.
Everybody's an actor though.
Right. And that's why. That's totally
and that's why
Sorry.
and that's why I kind of like eased back on it a little bit because his son that's like going on this like press tour with the
for the director or with everybody.
with the actor and everything. I forgot the actor's name.
That's okay.
Kingsley Ben-Amer or something like that. Shout out to him. What's his son's name? It's either Steven or Ziggy. I can't remember which one it is that's on this press tour. But he did say, he was like, we wanted a Jamaican to play him, but a lot of them, it was just like, man.
Right.
And when they seen him, they was like, aha. You know what I mean? So so that I respect it. And from what I hear, bro did a pretty good, amazing job. He is a great actor. He did some things for Marvel in the I forgot what the Secret Wars series. Then he was in like the Barbie movie.
Oh.
He played, if I'm not mistaken, he played Malcolm X.
Oh, well.
He played Malcolm X
He's playing all these big names.
Yeah, and I think it was called One Night in Miami or something. It was like a movie about it was all hypothetical. It's not real, but it was about Malcolm X. Was it Martin? I don't know. It was Malcolm X, Sam Cooke, Muhammad Ali, and I forgot the last person. But like, it was like if they all like was just in the same room one night in Miami after.
Interesting.
It was
That's
beautiful.
a fun concept.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was fire. I think I forgot who the director was, but it was a black woman, a black actor. She did phenomenal with that movie. Shout out to her. I wish I remembered your name.
That's all right.
But shout out to you.
She probably won't be listening to this, but maybe,
maybe
one
she
day.
will.
Maybe one day. We'll see.
Maybe this will just pop up on her YouTube feed and she'll be like, I just need something new and refreshing that gives me the option to stay or go.
Yeah. And so now we're going to get viral so that she sees this. Ready? Here we go. These actually aren't that like hardcore at all, but I feel like we could talk about them and get into funny stuff.
Let's get it.
So we just hung out on Sunday
For sure.
and watched the Super Bowl. And
she needs to go. I'm sorry, I'll let you get
I
it
didn't
off.
even say.
Go ahead.
I'm not bringing her up.
Oh.
Usher's halftime show. Stay or go. That rhymed. How fun. I'm a rapper.
She a whole rapper out here, bro. Get on another track because she was on.
I was on 2.
Yeah. What?
Love and Affection and Solid Gold. I sing in the background too.
Shut the front door.
I am dead serious. You gotta listen
I
for
don't know
it.
why we don't like just.
Why don't we hype me up enough, guys?
Why don't I have you come in and do layers? You
I
come in and do layers all
will.
the time.
I want to sing. You have to ask me and tell me what to say. I'll do it.
Because I heard you on Love and Affection. She said, "Love me now." Yeah.
Thank you. I'm not gonna do it here because I'm not warmed up and I don't wanna,
She ain't got no more water, so.
No, I'm out. I'm dry.
But nah, Usher's
halftime show.
Everything about Usher needs to stay. It
Yeah.
needs to stay. It was legendary, and he reminded people why he is the other king of R&B.
Yeah, I've always loved Usher. I grew up on the Confessions album. It was amazing.
Like
And
what?
Let it burn, man.
Bro,
Oh.
you want to know something that pissed me off about Usher? That wasn't his fault.
What?
1 year we went to Jamaica with my church. I was probably like 10, and in the motel that we were staying in, this commercial would keep on coming up on the TV, and I forgot what they were promoting, but it was an Usher song. It was an Usher song. I think it was a Bad Girl or something like that, or Celebrity. It was like, what y'all know about a supermodel?
Sounds so good.
And it just, it's a great song. Pissed me off because it just kept on coming on every commercial, and I'm like, bro, this has to stop.
But it's stuck in your head.
Yes.
And,
Super Bowl performance needs to stay. I believe it's in the top 3 best of all time.
Ooh, hot take.
Yo.
Who are the other 2?
Beyonce and Michael Jackson.
Okay, that's what I was going to
Hands
ask.
down. And, you know, those are...
Now, which Beyonce performance are you talking about?
Yes.
Both.
All of them.
Right, good answer.
Yo,
good answer.
shout out to the queen, dog.
Shout out to Queen
the
Bee.
Queen
I
Bee,
have
bro.
gained. I was never a Beehive girly until.
Don't say Renaissance.
No.
Okay.
When I watched her Coachella homecoming performance on Netflix.
You bugging. Oh my God. Yo.
But no, I mean, I knew her songs. Like, I loved Single Ladies. I loved, To the Left, I knew the hits.
Bro.
But I didn't pay attention until I saw it being performed.
Can I be transparent?
Yes.
So, obviously, everybody and their mother is a fan of Beyonce. If you're not, you bugged out.
Yeah.
There was a period of time where I wasn't. Because I thought she was overrated and things like that. I felt like she wasn't the best singer.
Right.
And I had this take that, she's only yelling and da-da-da-da. Like, I heard Love on Top, and I'm like, no, man, she's just yelling and da-da-da-da.
Nah, I never thought that about Love on Top.
Bro.
I thought that song is hard as hell to sing.
Granted, I wasn't even in high school yet. My
Doesn't have a
opinion
developed brain
my
yet.
opinion wasn't even validated yet. I go back and listen to Love on Top, and I'm like, what drugs am I on?
Yeah. Yeah, that one specifically.
Bro, and can I tell you, like...
I try to sing it, he knows, and I break.
Bro,
I break so
by the
quick.
second time it go up, now I just gotta sing it strictly in my falsetto. Or I have to, I have to, when she go up, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I had to put my love on top. Like, she is amazing. And
Insane.
now when people say, like, oh no, she's not that great, she's not that great.
That's crazy.
I'm like, yo.
Crazy talk.
Your favorite singer is not doing that.
No.
Your favorite singer's favorite singer is Beyonce. I need you to know that.
I will tell you this. I love Taylor Swift. We know this, obviously.
Right?
I showed, thank you, $10 on clearance at All Church State. Anyway, I went to the Eras tour. I went to Renaissance tour.
Oh, man.
Both great, right? They're different. They're totally different. I bring my mom over winter break to go see Renaissance tour with me. We also had watched the Eras tour movie at home.
Right.
There is no comparison in regard to performance and like, I mean, yes, this is controversial because everyone knows I love Taylor and they'll be like, how are you saying
controversial?
This?
It's facts.
But Beyonce's
Stop playing on
performing, dancing, and singing.
Well, duh.
Taylor can't dance and sing like that.
Taylor has better sets.
Taylor has better production.
She has a whole, like, movie going on in the background.
She has.
I don't have an opinion on it.
You don't have that. You haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Her production is amazing, but so is Beyonce's. But he's just better song lyrics. Beyonce, you know, she has bops. She just has bops. It was dancing, empowering, powerful shit. And yeah, my mom and I watching Beyonce were like, oh shit, she's killing it. And she's like 45 or something like that. And she had like knee surgery and she had like 3 babies and she's just doing all the things.
And can I tell you that her mic is always on?
Oh yeah, I believe it. I saw
when Kendrick comes up on stage.
I saw Renaissance
Christ.
and I was I was entertained the whole time.
Yeah. So when people
go like that though.
Yeah. Okay.
But when people speak down on B, it's Radiance will tell you when her self-titled album came out. Till this day, you play any song from there, I'll go in a full performance mode.
Yeah.
Bro,
I need to like learn lyrics more because I just
roll
dance
the partition,
to it.
please.
Yeah.
I don't need to see you say, oh, honey. Bro.
Chills all over my body when that.
Pretty Hurts. I almost shed a tear. EXO puts some. EXO gives me butterflies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop playing with B.
Yeah.
Heaven. Heaven, wait for you.
Yeah. I'm
sorry,
still.
Taylor ain't writing that.
No, she's writing a lot of good shit. I'm not going to say that she's beating. Taylor's writing a lot of impressive lyrics. You don't hear those songs because they're not on the radio, but they are.
Taylor not writing that.
Okay.
Taylor pen crazy.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Because
don't disrespect
when Love Story comes on.
Yeah.
Can't nobody tell me nothing.
Can't nobody tell me.
Oh my gosh. Like literally like her earlier country songs, I love.
Yeah.
Like that when around the time she first came out, I loved those songs. And then over the years, like a few pop records, I really loved. The Bad Blood was cool. Which one is Style?
We never go out of style. You got them dreams, dream. Look in your eye, and I got
that don't go crazy. I love that. I did a remix to Blank Space.
No way, I didn't know.
Sure did.
That was one of her most.
Nice
streamed.
to meet you. My name is Jean. I ain't here to preach to you about the books. No, I ain't even about to get into it. But I went crazy on that verse.
But that actually, she just got surpassed. Cruel Summer now surpassed her most streamed song, Blank Space, originally.
Yay?
No.
Oh.
I'm saying her own song. So, like, she has Cruel Summer.
Yeah,
her
she has a
song
called Cruel Summer.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that. Yeah. So, Cruel Summer was, like,
you got a
the
whole album,
song of this year
that's
for
what I
her.
said. She didn't even know.
And it surpassed Blank Space this year.
But that's like
that was her
music.
highest.
Yeah, it's good music, but it's gay.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so that was a lot. We just went on a big tangent, but it was
It's all
fun
right.
because we love our queens.
Absolutely.
And Beyonce and Taylor love each other too. They support each other.
Oh no, we don't want to.
What are you doing?
We're good. I'm just gonna pause it. Real quick.
I love cornbread. I never had it. Literally, it was not a part of my meals growing up, not a part of my diet. My family did not ever make cornbread. And then, are we on right now?
Yes.
Love it. Okay. And then for Thanksgiving this year, we hosted Nate's parents here and his sister. And I found a gluten-free cornbread at Aldi. And
Is it the Crusties one?
the KRU,
Yeah.
whatever. So good.
I'm gonna make some for you.
So good.
I'm gonna make some for you next
Oh
time.
my God. It's like cake. I never knew.
So when whenever I make cornbread, I make it. It's really sweet.
I
And
like that.
when E came up here last year, I made it. And he was like, "Yo, this is kind of like cake." He was like, and then he opened up the fridge. He was like, "Yo, you want me to make you an icing for it?"
Please.
I was like, "Yeah."
Please.
He made it out of the strawberry cream tequila we got.
Oh.
He made an icing out of that.
I'm just good with vanilla buttercream, but I mean, I'll try it.
Bro, God himself made it. And I was like, yo,
God
this is
came
crazy.
down and whipped up
Bro,
an icing.
out of tequila.
Wow. Not even wine.
He made water to wine, right? He made tequila and icing. But where were we?
Amazing. What a story. Okay. Now this...
Going from Taylor Swift, paused it.
to cornbread. We keep it entertaining here at the Stay or Go podcast. I love it. Okay. Stay or Go. Baby moons. Do you know what that is?
Baby moons.
It's like a honeymoon, but when you're about to have a baby.
Oh. Nah, stay. Heavy.
So, did you guys do any like vacation while she was pregnant or before?
Yeah.
So you technically did a baby moon.
Technically, yeah. Whenever we did her, our maternity shoot.
Oh.
We went to
Shout out June. That shit went crazy.
bro.
Yeah.
Oh my mom. Shout out to June Jizzle, bro. That's my brother for real. He did our.
He's gonna come on here.
Yeah, soon, very soon. He did our maternity shoot.
And where was that?
This was in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
So we flew.
You went to Florida.
Yeah, we flew to Florida. And he did our maternity shoot out there, and it was everything.
It was a documentary, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Low-key.
It's insane.
Like, bro.
Show that on YouTube. Well,
Yeah.
send the link.
I got you. But yeah, that junk, it was beautiful. It was so beautiful.
Love it. Love the blue dress. She's wearing.
yo.
So nice.
Somebody gave her flack for wearing a blue dress,
What?
even though she was having a girl. I was
What?
like, I'll smack the fire flames out. you, boy.
People who have an opinion about other people's decisions with their children or with their wedding need to go.
Absolutely. They need to go to hell.
You wear what you like and what you think is flattering, and you don't wear pink
That's wild.
just because.
The baby's not born yet.
Right.
Even when the baby boy, if I don't
doesn't
want my
matter.
daughter having pink stuff, she ain't gonna have pink stuff, son.
Until she can voice that she likes pink.
Right.
Or she wants it.
Right. She's still healthy.
She's fine.
She eating every meal.
She's a great girl. We love her.
That's my baby, yo. Yeah. I love her. Shout out to you, baby. You're
Yeah.
gonna see this one day.
Yeah.
I love you. You're doing great.
Yeah. Oh my God. What if we can't talk because you're going to get emotional. Like, she's like 12 listening to this. Like, oh my God, Amari at 12. She's 2 right now. It's crazy.
That's in 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
I'll be 37. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's gross.
Whoa.
Me too. Me
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
That's still young, though.
That's still
Yeah, but
young for a
damn.
dad. Yeah.
How much progress.
Yeah.
Like,
Damn.
you can-
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that too because I've been thinking I'm mad old.
Yeah. We're not.
I'm
We're
like,
not mad
bro,
old.
I'm so
We're young.
Exactly.
We're not 2-year-old young, but we're young.
Yeah.
Atlanta made me younger, low key.
Aw, that's
Moving.
sweet. That's nice.
Shout out to Atlanta.
Yeah.
I rock with y'all.
Shout out to Atlanta.
So, yes, Atlanta's my second home.
Yeah. It's same.
Yeah.
Us too.
I just met people that are older doing music and still doing it. And
Right.
not having the mentality of like.
That like they have to stop at a
Yeah.
certain.
They're fucking.
They're
still
just doing
at
it,
going
right.
ham and shit. Where like we don't have that where I'm from.
No, they're
Everybody
like,
quits. They hit 25.
yep,
And they're just like,
it's
oh,
over.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Baby
baby
moons.
moons
Heck
definitely
yeah.
stay. Definitely stay because if you're a first time parent, I'm telling you from now, enjoy it
Uh-huh.
while it lasts. Because once that baby get here, life is going to do a 180. Not a 360 like some of you dumbasses be saying. But a 180.
Why? Why the differential?
Bro.
720.
No. Because they be like, oh yeah, when this happened in my life, it just did a 360. It's like, so you continue living the same life? Or did it change?
Okay, yeah, right.
But they mean to say 180, but it's like, come on, even I passed that part of geometry.
So you're just triggered by the mathematics of it.
I
Okay.
did a dodecahedron.
Hey,
Oh my lord. Goodbye.
Wow.
Okay,
This
moving
man
on.
said he did a Doja Cat.
Moving on. You're going to be so surprised by this because you didn't see any of these and I came up with all of them.
Okay.
They're silly. They're so PG though, but we're going to make them R.
Charlie, I do want you to give me one.
Yeah, okay. Then you're...
After the 5, though.
No, but I'll do 4 then and you can give them
But
one.
no, because now I'm curious on what one of them is.
All right.
Nah, don't hold back.
All right.
I'll make one of them quick. Come on, let's go.
Skincare routine. Stare, go.
Stay. My baby helped me with that so much.
Your skin looks great. That's
Thank
why
you
I
so
thought
much.
of it.
Thank you so much. Nah, that's already.
What do you do?
Bro? So I use CeraVe.
I use CeraVe and
I
I still am dry all over my lower chin area.
I got you, right? So I do the CeraVe, and then whenever I get out the shower, I use. She just put me on recently to witch hazel. So I use.
It's like a moisturizer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that. But it helps with my. I put it like on my T-zone or whatever because I get like really oily around there. So
Yeah,
it
I was just patting my oily
so I
forehead
do
before.
that, and once it I let it dry or whatever, and then once it dries, I use shea butter, African shea butter, straight from the source, straight from Ghana. And
Is that every night you do that?
bro,
consistent?
every day, every night,
Every morning, every night. Okay. See, yeah, I gotta get on like. I've got really dry, sensitive skin. Like my legs are dry, and I scratch them all the time. I've got like this like psoriasis, something going on. I've got eczema. I got all this shit.
Yo,
I'm exposing myself. Someone help me. Some dermatologist out there.
I'm gonna put you on off air, because I forgot the name of this stuff, but
That's okay.
this guy that I used to work with, he made some type of concoction, and it helped with eczema.
Okay.
My mom used it because my mom she has eczema as well, and she used it, and it literally cleared it up.
Gone.
And I lost contact with Buddy, but
okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
It's okay.
I'm gonna work some magic.
I really just need to get a dermatologist appointment, but I haven't since moving out here. Gotta
Tripping.
get on that.
Tripping.
I gotta care about myself.
But your skincare routine.
Stay,
definitely
always.
Your
Yeah.
skin, oh my gosh, bro. And then once I get in that natural sunlight, it's over for you light skins.
I'm like, Nate's not even paying attention. Whatever. Okay, 2 more, and then you gotta be coming up with yours for him, okay? Are you listening? You have to have one ready to go. You start thinking. Okay.
That's his thinking face.
Do we not have the total 5?
I'm doing 5. He said he wants an extra, a bonus, if you will.
I'll do like 6 bonus, bro.
All right.
I'm here.
Well, let me do my 2. Because I don't know this about you.
Okay.
Reality TV shows. Stay or go.
Go to hell.
Go to hell.
Go to hell. Straight down.
What do you even know? What do you even watch that you don't like, or what have you
Bro,
seen?
nothing on reality TV is reality. So why are we putting this false connotation that it's
So
real?
what shows immediately come
Real
to
world.
mind? Oh, okay. I don't
How
know.
ironic, right?
Yeah.
Real world
real
ain't
world
real.
ain't real.
Shout out to Alana for doing Love
Yeah.
Island.
Oh no!
Alana
Shout out
on
to my
Love
cousin,
Island.
bro.
But
Can I
that
tell you-
was
Wait.
cringe, not
We
her.
didn't even
She was the
finish
least
it.
cringe
She was the
person.
least
I
cringe
could
on the whole
not get
season.
through it, bro.
We
I'm
watched like 3 or 4 episodes a few months
what
back.
is this?
Can I keep it a stack with y'all?
Yeah.
I ain't even watch it.
Well, we didn't, and we
I
started to
wanted
after
watch
she
it 'cause
came
I was
on.
like,
Right.
wanted-
She
wanted
is
to-
the coolest.
She is the
person
coolest on
that
it. Yeah.
Entire fucking thing.
Yep.
Like,
Nah,
she's
The most
I guarantee it.
normal.
I feel like
I don't have to watch it to know
No
that.
disrespect to the other
The
people,
most
but I feel like
normal.
the other people were like hella
So
media trained
corny
and
too.
like corny and like really calculated.
Really.
She was goofy up there,
real,
wasn't
bro.
she?
She was so
real.
goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just
Because
so
that's
real.
exactly because that's her.
Right.
Yeah.
That's her.
Alana,
And
shout out. We
shout out
love
to
you.
Alana. Bro. Yo, I love you. I love you. In fact, I just texted her the other day, but I'm gonna tell you now again. I love you so
Right.
much, and I appreciate you so much, and I'm proud of you. But yeah, I'm cool on the reality.
Yeah.
I'm cool on that,
I'm just asking because I love Big Brother. I love The Amazing Race. I love The
bro.
Traitors.
If it ain't Flavor of Love, I don't want it.
What about the Real Housewives of Atlanta or the Real Housewives? No. I've never watched it, but there's...
The only
Shout out to Cul-de-sac Kid's dad.
Yeah.
shout out to him. I love that show.
Atlanta.
But not the only one I would consider is what was it whatever Papoose and Remy was on, because you know they're Papoose is one of the he's a GOAT in the husband community, the partner community. I would say he is the GOAT. He held her down for years while she was locked up and everything.
Oh damn.
Yeah, she I think she was down for what, seven
Oh,
years.
gosh.
And he held her down, and he's overall, from what you know the world sees, he's a great husband, a great father, and for people
That's
like
all
me,
right.
especially as a young black man who is also a husband and father, he is truly an inspiration.
That's awesome.
So
Shout
gang
out.
to that. Shout out, Pat.
Shout out. My last one is in relation to being a father.
Oh, let's get it. Perfect segue.
I try. Capri Suns, stay or go.
Stay.
Do you have a specific flavor that you are obsessed with?
All of them.
All of them. Isn't it like is it a theory that like they actually all are the same exact thing, but they just name them a different
Bro,
flavor?
that's cat.
No.
They all different flavors. I don't
Okay.
care what nobody says. But shout out to the Capri Suns. Shout out to the guava mango juice at Aldi's.
Oh.
Fire.
Okay.
I see it all the time, and I'm like, I want to get this, but then I don't.
Because
Bro.
sugar.
Yeah, I just drink cranberry juice.
It's
100%
it's
cranberry juice.
it's supposed to be that's disgusting.
Well, it
It's
cleans you
actually
out.
it's
It cleans you
actually
out.
really
fact.
good.
Bro, for the
but-
longest time, I hated drinking cranberry juice for that reason. Because it's like a colon cleanser.
yeah.
But now that guava
Shut up.
mango, we started getting it because it's healthier for Amari
Yeah.
and
I
stuff
saw
like
it's 100% juice too.
yeah, and oh my god,
I
now
fucks
it's
with the
for me.
Aldi juices though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not heavy.
Yeah.
I do.
All these as a whole, yo. Shout out to y'all. I need a sponsorship.
Yeah. So we didn't get him to say go to anything. Or no, he said reality. Okay. Give us something that he might say go to. And so he can go on a rant. Let's do it.
Whatever it is.
2014 Grammy nominations for Best Rap Album.
Does he know? Do you
The
know?
Heist by Macklemore in the 3rd grade.
Oh my God.
Look, you're gonna have to give me another one because that's everybody and their mama know. Macklemore know. He ain't deserve that.
No, it's Stay for
Over.
Me.
That's a stretch?
Stay.
Yeah, all right. Kendrick. Was that yeah? 'Cause that was the year of Good Kid, Mad City or To Pimp a Butterfly. Either one, he's not better than.
Kid Mad City.
Yeah. Like yeah, because 2015 was
It's Yeezus, Good Kid Mad
amazing,
City, and Nothing Was the Same,
amazing.
and the Carter Holy Grail.
And then in the 3rd grade,
I think I'm gonna be real.
no, you're not.
Oh no.
No, you're
I'm
not.
gonna be fully real here.
I feel
Be
like you're
loud
not.
so that the
We have
mics
this
can pick you
argument a
up.
lot. We have this argument a lot.
Are you talking about- oh no. You're
'cause
saying
you be on some
and
bullshit.
you're saying
We
you
talked
and
about this before.
you're saying you and Junior
Yeah.
have
We
had
talked
this
about this before.
argument.
Bruh.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. It's not the best album there, but it competes. Y'all
In
didn't
what
listen
way?
to it. I went to Bumfuck.
Are you
High
still
School.
talking about Macklemore?
Yes.
Okay.
It competes.
It competes with Nothing Was the Same.
Yes, it competes. It's not better, in my opinion.
So what about it competes?
The content, the beats, the mixes, his delivery, his cadence on all the songs was great. He had hits. He had Can't Hold Us. The Ceiling Can't Hold Us. Listen,
Can't hold us with the fake
However-
John Legend?
my vote
Out of-
Yeezus. Now that I have grown up. Is Yeezus.
He's holding.
No.
No?
I'm
He's done.
thinking about it.
Oh.
I'm thinking about it.
What is your pick?
Out of those noms.
But now that you've grown up.
Nothing was the same.
Nothing
What's your pick back
was
then?
the same.
in
Back then,
2014?
it was Jesus. It was no. It was Magna Carta.
That's crazy.
That's
Magna
Jay-Z,
Carta
correct?
is heavy. Yeah.
Look at me.
That joke is.
Then, I would have either rooted. I don't remember this being a controversy back then. It became one now. But I would have rooted for Jay-Z or Kendrick. I hated Yeezus when it came out, but I grew up.
A lot of people did.
I grew up.
I was not one of them. Jesus was amazing from day one. I had the leak before it came out, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is crazy." It was scary at first, like with the first track, the way it started and everything. It was wild, but I'm like, hold on, there's something here.
Yeah.
And then by the time I got to Blood on the Leaves, I was like, "Oh my god."
You know, that
So
just...
Grammys, stay or go.
Ooh. Take a slug.
Grammy, stay or go? Stay.
Why?
Number one, because I need one. You know what I mean?
For your ego?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or my EGOT, if you will.
If you
Hopefully.
make $100,000 a year plus off music,
It's
you have
possible.
fans, you tour, you're eligible for Grammy, and you don't win, will you be mad?
Great
It
question.
all depends on what the other
What the other nominees are?
yeah.
I talk about this shit a lot.
If I'm going against a project like To Pimp a Butterfly or something like that, I won't be mad at all. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm going up against a freaking Little
Macklemore.
Pump or Macklemore,
I think Lil Pump and Macklemore are different categories.
Well, yeah, but maybe he's in them.
but here's my thing, right? Here's my gripe with the Grammys. They'll still put it in the same category.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't have enough urban categories. And
Yes.
urban is cringy to me.
Right, to
because
say.
we all know what you're trying to say. Black.
Wow.
You know what's crazy? We were watching the We Are the World. We already talked about this in a second. We were watching the We Are the World like documentary on Netflix, how that came to be, like how Lionel Richie and Michael and all that got together. And it was showing like an old Grammys or American Music Awards show, and it was like Prince won for Black pop song. And
Yep.
I was like, what? That was a thing?
Yes.
I'm like, that's crazy.
It still is.
I didn't
because
know
now
that.
they just switched it to
R&B
urban.
or hip hop.
No.
They,
they
Now
call it
it's
urban.
urban.
oh,
Urban music.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, Tyler, the Creator, talked about that.
Yeah.
But
That's crazy.
I think that
That's stupid.
Travis Scott has got robbed 10
He said
times.
it 10 times.
But
They slept on me 10 times.
Shout out to him.
Get there, babe.
problem I have with Grammys is like Killer Mike won Best Rap Album. Congrats. You fucking made a great album. You deserve it. You've been at it for years. I've been listening to your music for years.
Right.
But Travis Scott
Yeah.
and Killer Mike. Travis Scott is my most streamed artist
Right.
Yep.
ever. Spent the most time with his music more than any other artist last year.
Yeah.
He is not the same genre as
That's Killer Mike.
Yeah.
They are different genres.
Right.
By far.
Now,
Right.
to your middle-aged, whatever, household parents, they're hearing both of them, and they're just hearing...
Black.
Right. The same thing.
They're just hearing black. This
Yeah.
black music is crazy.
yeah.
We're just gonna
That's
group
a
these
shame.
two and give it to this guy.
Right.
It's crazy, bro. That needs to be a trap music, bro.
Yeah.
Music genre.
And that's why that was another reason why Jay-Z said a lot of y'all don't belong in
I
the category.
wanted to ask you what you thought of Jay-Z's speech.
It was amazing. It was also exactly what Kanye said. But that's why we have Malcolm and we have Martin.
Yeah. I was like,
Trap music was on fire last year.
yeah.
It's on me.
And literally, put Travis in that category.
Yeah.
It's
He'll
like
win
trap
every time.
music, trap,
Yeah.
avant-garde, trap, whatever,
There's-
artist, trap.
There is no reason why Gucci has not been nominated. There's no reason why. Gucci deserves a Grammy.
Okay, there's too much dead silence there, so we're going to move on. Last thing about this stuff, and then we'll end it, wrap it up. That, when you were just talking about leaks, made me think song leaks. Stergo.
That's hard. Mm-hmm. That is hard.
Because as an artist, right, you would not want one of your songs to leak.
For that to leak.
But if you have your favorite artist song leak, you're like, oh my God, this is awesome, right?
Nah, facts. So back.
It's all fun and games until someone from Germany screen records your story and then resends it to you a month later. When are you dropping this?
Right.
Yeah.
And you're like, damn.
Right. Yeah.
But
they could have done shit with that.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Bro's been bumping a Snapchat story. For
crazy.
Or Instagram story.
But now, back in the day, I would have said stay because I was the guy.
Yeah.
I was the guy.
Yeah.
I had Forever before it came out. Drake.
I was going to say, Drake, go
Drake,
me.
yeah.
I got it. I'm with it. You
Yeah.
know.
I had that before it came out.
Yeah, that's awesome. But also, yeah.
I didn't know how I had it, to be honest. I just found it.
LimeWire shit? Like what?
It had to be because I used to download like folders of.
Abort. Camera's dead.
I used to like download a bunch of like folders of music from different types of websites and whatnot. And then one day I was just scrolling. This was after Forever came out, and I clicked on it. And I was like, "Oh, this is Forever." And then I looked at the date that I downloaded it.
Yeah.
It was like a month or so prior. I was like,
Oh my
Yeah, we
God.
have things like Hot New Hip Hop and Napster.
"Yeah,
Napster.
no, Napster."
Media
Napster for a
Fire.
little bit.
Remember?
Yeah, Media Fire. Oh yeah, I was.
I have
king of
no
that.
idea what those are.
But
I wasn't with it.
I would
That's
say
'cause you were
now.
good.
I'm a good girl.
Yeah, no,
I
was
follow the
terrible.
rules.
I was pirating everything.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, bro.
Yeah.
But nah, I would say now.
Go.
I would say go.
Out
Unless
of
it's-
respect.
Unless it's Kanye.
Yeah. And then you're like, give it to me.
Yeah, because there's no guarantee it's ever gonna come out anyway.
Right.
So it's like nah, and
Yeah.
a lot of the times, the leaks be way better than what he puts out
Yeah, because he changes his
Kendrick?
mind so many times.
every time.
Kendrick and Baby Keem leaks though.
Legendary.
Like the versions that get released have completely different production.
Yeah. Yep. Because I heard the Element OG.
Hillbillies was a completely different song.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about. Yeah.
It's weird, bro.
You don't have to do the other one. It's okay. We're about to wrap up here.
All right.
But it's going. So
You need
anyway.
the Dave Chappelle little button that he had on the Chappelle show from the skit he did. It's like wrap it up.
Oh.
I'll show you after. I'll show you.
Yeah, show
off
me.
air.
We're going to see all these things off air. I
Right.
want to still see that talent show
No,
performance.
I got you.
Okay. We're wrapping up because I think we've been talking a lot for a long
sure.
time. I don't
We're
know.
rappers.
We're rappers wrapping it up.
Word.
That was disgusting.
Word up. I'm freestyling.
Yo, one of my uncles said,
Oh, no.
I came over for Christmas. He was like, I could have used you today. I could have used your help. And I was
You
like,
know where
"With
this is
what?"
going.
He was like, I was doing a lot of rapping.
A lot of rapping
And I heard
presents.
you're somewhat of a rapper.
Somewhat of a rapper.
Somewhat. That's disrespect.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I got one of my own.
Oh,
that could
go.
stay or go.
Okay, let's hear it.
Little.
Huh?
When people say, "Oh, I see you still doing your little
Music
rapping thing,
or
little
rapping thing.
I see you still doing your little therapy." thing." That needs to go. Stop hating on the gods,
Stop
bro.
belittling us and what we
ain't
do.
nothing little about none of this. 30 million is all I'm saying.
Well, we don't be saying to people like,
Cheers
how's
to
your little 9 to 5 going?
Exactly.
It's like,
No.
you work for bro. You know what I mean?
that. Right.
You don't even know who you work for.
Yeah.
Amen.
So that needs to go.
Yeah, stop belittling. How's the little music thing going? Yeah.
I hate
Just
that.
respect.
We LLC'd out, fam.
Did you heard? Shout out to Hit Theory, by the way.
I
If
don't
you
know.
need if you need a hit song written for you, produced or anything of that
Just
nature,
texted me.
holla at Hit
Shout out
Theory.
Betrayal.
Shout out Betrayal.
Oh.
Oh gosh, shout out Betrayal. Shout out W Got Ball. Shout out
Cook
Chewin'.
Cabin.
Shout out Cook Cabin, Big Cabin. Shout out to I Be Him. You know what I'm saying? all my dogs in this Hit Theory.
I'm not a part of Hit Theory, but I
That's
got
okay.
3 songs in the library. So.
Oh
Yeah.
God, he is our frequent collaborator.
Yes. So this is perfect segue and timing because we're shouting out people. We're shouting out the thing you're talking about here. Where can people find you? What are you promoting right now? That sounds like we are promoting something.
Yeah.
What is that?
Definitely Hit Theory. We are a songwriting team and sync team.
Awesome. Sync licensing, for those who do not know, what is that?
It's like what you said, it's sync licensing. So
No.
it's
What does that mean? Okay. For people that don't, I know what it means.
It's an example would be just like getting our music placed in like a commercial or a movie, TV show, things of
Video
that
game.
nature. Video game, anything of that nature. So that these are the things that we are specializing in. So if you do need a song, written for you, we offer that. We offer production. We even have an in-house videographer if you need it. Yeah, we out here.
So how do people find that? Where do they go to look that up?
You can mainly find us on Instagram at hit.theory.
HIT period theory. THEORY. That's
Yep,
right.
that part. Because she's phenomenal at spelling.
I am in real life. I'm awesome at it.
You called asshole earlier.
I did.
Yo, you just out here, dog.
I did.
That's crazy.
I didn't want to say it.
It's all right.
Yeah, I know, but my dumbass was like, what is she trying to do?
Both of you.
Right.
Yeah, there was no C. So.
She won like 4 spelling bees in her youth.
I didn't, unfortunately, but I won a free throw contest in basketball.
She bowling on you bitches.
Always.
But
Anyway,
but yeah,
Hit Theory. Hit period
Shout
theory.
out to everybody. You could
Song
find
a week.
song a week.
Yeah,
yes,
so how
yes,
long are you doing that for?
for a year?
52 songs.
52. Honestly,
That's crazy.
I could go into next year. If I
With
wanted
how much you have.
to. Yes,
So these are all your
these are my
songs.
songs.
So,
Collabs.
Right.
Of course, I got.
but you are like a main
Yes.
person on them.
Yes.
Each
We
of
got
them.
a mastered one.
Oh yeah.
Are you okay to do that?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gravy.
Yeah. Sorry
But,
I took over.
No, you good. I'm here. I told you I'm here.
He's here.
And then you can find me on Instagram _Junior Charles JUNIOR CHARLES. Do not say JR, please, for the love of God. I am not JR.
Why are we spelling casserole again?
Junior. Spell it out. No JR. Okay.
Spell it out. No JR.
That's YouTube,
That's-
Spotify
that's-
as
that's
well,
everything.
Instagram, Facebook.
yeah.
You got Facebook?
I do have Facebook.
And Facebook.
Junior Charles.
For all those middle-aged women out there who want some sweet tunes from the guy. I hate myself. Okay, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up with
Thanks.
a freestyle.
Ooh, fun. Debbie did beatboxing. You think you could do that or no?
I could do way better than Dougie.
Here we go. Running out. Oh shit.
Hey, yo, what?
Goodbye. Like, follow, subscribe, rate, review,
Shout out
comment.
to Stay or Go. It's not Stay and Go, but it's Stay or Go.
Correct.
Gang, gang, gang.
Thank you.
Yo.
You learned from the first time.
Wait, before we stop. Shout out to New Haven, Connecticut, and everybody that's on to come up there. I'm sorry, I have to because that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Shout out Cherokee County. No, I was kidding.
Yeah, all right. But nah, shout out to everybody in New Haven, Connecticut that's doing their thing, that's holding it down. Shout out to Annoyed. Shout out to Sholey. Shout out to Chill Shum. Shout out to Ale the Man. I'm sorry, Daquan. Shout out to June Jizzle. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, you fuck with Annoyed?
Absolutely.
I didn't know.
The Noid?
Yeah.
It's hard.
Bro, he go crazy. Yeah, that's Connecticut,
I
baby.
didn't realize it was New Haven.
He's not. He's from I think Bloomfield, but still Connecticut.
It's Connecticut.
Music's hard.
Yeah,
Okay.
nah, he crazy. But yeah, shout out to the good folks at Bars on 95. Shout out to AB. Shout out to C's. Shout out to Rocker. Shout out to Q. Shout out to Celeste, Mikey, my mom, Gina. Y'all all phenomenal people. Shout out to Pop. Shout out to my wife, Radiance. I can't do any of this without you. You are my backbone, and Amari, you are my reason, and I love you, baby girl.
This
Dang.
is your Grammys acceptance speech.
Oh, mama,
Manifest it.
Oh, mamas, this is every time. This is my EGOT speech.
Hell yeah. Goodbye.
Cut.